Hey, what's going on, everyone? I know I've been pretty fucking dormant lately, and that's because of the past 2 weeks have been pretty fucking, taxing on me. I've been doing a lot the past 2 weeks. Mostly it's been working on music, and a shameless plug here. If you want to go check that out, please do. I really had to quick get that together within a week, and with the amount of time I had, I'm actually very satisfied with how it turned out, as are many other people, because it's my most popular track that I've released so far. So if you want, go listen to that. I'll put a link up to the SoundCloud page for you. So with that out of the way, let's get on to today's topic. Now, before I start this one out, I do want to immediately say that these air quotes around this leaks are they're fake. They are 100% fake. The Japanese in them is absolutely fucking horrible. The overall design isn't necessarily what you would find in this magazine, I do believe, and it's just not. It's not right. It doesn't feel right. It's not right. And it has been confirmed that these are fake. These are definitely fake, but I still do want to talk about them. So in case you hadn't heard, there have been, again, quote-unquote, leaks regarding the upcoming Pokemon games, which I am obsessed with because I am a massive, fucking Pokemon nerd. So, I saw this online and I'm like, oh fucking shit, this can't be legit. I saw it and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. I don't fucking like that. So, I sort of was denying it from the beginning because I didn't necessarily like the design of anything. It looked pretty lazy. The designs of the fake Pokemon that they have been confirmed as are not, they don't feel like Pokemon. They really don't. They feel like fan-made Pokemon, of course, and for whatever reason, whenever Game Freak and the team over there create Pokemon, they do it in such a way where it's a Pokemon. Like, right off the bat, you can fucking tell. You can look at it and be like, oh yeah, even if you've never seen that before, that's gotta be a Pokemon. They have that magic. They can do that. It's fucking Game Freak, people. I mean, they're fucking wizards. So, naturally I saw this, I'm like, yeah, no. So then I learned from multiple sources that the Japanese in it is actually pretty fucking horrible. I do not speak Japanese. For the record, I'm not a fucking weeb, so I don't try and be all Japanese, but I can't really... I don't see for myself where the problems are, but I have read articles like on Kotaku, which I don't necessarily trust, but you know how Kotaku is, but whatever. Anyways, there were valid points to this, but yeah, the Japanese is pretty fucking bad. The graphic design looks like they tried really hard. They tried really hard to troll. Succeeded for a lot of people because online I'm seeing everyone lose their fucking shit thinking that this is real, even though it's not. But they did do a great fucking job at faking this. I mean, they have the Sugimori art style like all done out. But another dead giveaway for this for me are the design of the trainers. They look like fucking Pokemon Rangers. They really do. Especially the male one. It looks like a fucking Pokemon Ranger. And I was talking to someone else about it, and it looks like literally from one of the fucking films. So, I don't know. I kind of knew by the design of the trainers, they're a bit too old to be in a Pokemon game, to be perfectly honest with you. They look like they're in their mid-20s. And typically in Pokemon games, you're not in your fucking mid-20s. You're usually like that teenage sort of thing, or preteen sort of thing going on. So I saw the trainers and I'm like, yeah, I don't think those are legit. And again, they are in proper Sugimori art style, but again, anyone that's talented with art can sort of replicate that style. So, but yeah, the covers of the games, or the quote-unquote games, look pretty well done, but again, the Pokemon don't necessarily feel real to me. But to be honest with you, I think that's where they did the best job, is the cover art of the boxes. They got the logo right, of course. They took elements from the logo and put them in the design of the Pokemon, because there's a lot of rumors going around that the design of the logo has a lot to do with the game, in which humans can connect with Pokemon and stuff like that, a lot like how Pokken Tournament is going to happen, or going to have that element in it, at least. there's like this little jewel thing in the logo, in the Japanese logo, and apparently that is in some sort of manga, and that allows humans to connect with Pokemon and stuff like that. I don't know that 100%, but I do believe that that is what that represents. So they did implement those little gem things into the Pokemon's design, but for whatever fucking reason, the red Pokemon, for whatever reason, it's like it tried to design it pretty much almost pretty close to fucking Arceus. It has that ring around it, that ring that Arceus has on its lower abdomen, so to speak. It has that, and I think that was sort of almost a lazy design choice, and I'm glad it's not legit, because it would have been a pretty lazy design choice. But yes, they did do a good job at trying to convince that these game covers were the real things, but they did ultimately fail. Because, I mean, when the internet sees something like this, we can automatically prove it fake, especially with all the resources like Cerebi and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not real. And they did try and fit some screenshots in there, or quote-unquote screenshots. I think there's a couple of things in there that they drew themselves. They took a couple of screen caps from the trailer, like the one... if you remember watching the announcement trailer, you may remember seeing very small screen caps of the game, and what looked like could have been the Pokemon League is they sort of shimmied that in there a little bit. And I do believe they tried to replicate the Pokemon Center that they saw in the trailer. I don't know what the middle picture there is, but whatever. Yeah, but at the end of the day, this is fake. Very well done, but still fake. So yeah, I wanted to discuss this because I needed to get this off my chest, because I'm one of those people that when I see something and I know it's fake, I have to say something about it, because it's just, it's a part of how I am. So yeah, that's fake as fuck. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, that's my opinion on that whole thing that the internet is currently shitting itself over. So if you have your own thoughts, put them in the comments box below. Remember to like, subscribe, all of that shit, and I will see you in the next one.